Hey everybody, it's Welonz, and today we're checking out Not for Broadcast. Some of you might be thinking, I feel like I remember this game, and it might be because I played a little bit of it back in early access about 2 years ago. Well, guess what? The full game is done now. tinyBuild reached out and asked if I'd be interested in taking a look at this full version, and I love the early access already, so I said yes, I'd love to, so thank you to tinyBuild for sponsoring this video. If you're not familiar with Not for Broadcast, basically we control a very chaotic, hectic newsroom all by ourselves, and we have to decide what people see on TV. And this is really important because it'll directly affect what happens in the world around us. Kind of like propaganda, or maybe not kind of like, but exactly like propaganda. If we show someone in a positive light, then the people in this nation will naturally think of this person more positively. Now back when I tried it out, only the beginning first chapter was available, but in the full version here, we have 3 chapters and multiple endings, and apparently 40 plus hours of TV content. So it looks like there's a lot of ways the story can swing depending on what we choose to do, and we hold a lot of power in our hands. I'm gonna share a little bit with you today, but the 1.0 full release officially comes out on the 25th, so check out the link in the description for all the juicy details. Okay, let's start from the beginning so we can see what's changed. Where's my old file? Maybe I'll try to bring this nation to ruin today. Depends on how well they pay me. I can be persuaded. Look man, I'm just here for a paycheck, trying to make some money and feed my starving children at home. I'll do anything for money, okay? It is currently November of some undisclosed year. Probably a little bit in the past, judging by the Tony Walkman.
Hi David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. Alright mate, Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're gonna have to run the news tonight. Now don't worry, it's not hard and I'm gonna stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master
See the
screen
words?
there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the 4 small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left. These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Beautiful cable management.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any 3 and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
4 old ladies from East.
Subscribe weekly to enjoy this mouth-watering reading experience. My Salad Weekly.
Which tonight looks at the history of
Exercise with ham sleeves. Popular sportsman Johnny Hamsleeves exercise video for healthy housewives. Sounds good. And Crazy Neil. Crazy Neil's pre-Christmas crazy comfy chair sale. The way they spell comfy makes me a little bit worried. Is this okay to broadcast?
Right, mate, load the ads. The broadcast is starting soon. Right, quick as you can. Select screen 1.
But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next is going to be to throw the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent. Oh
God.
The Flood Market.
There's too many buttons everywhere.
Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins sports fans.
Johnny Hamsleeves.
And a spoonful of sugar. Meghan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic...
Right, button 2 in 3,
National Nightly News.
1. Lovely, mate. Next thing is the throwback to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Why is it exploding? Dude, it's the news. It shouldn't be exploding, man. He's doing his makeup. Oh my god, I'm stressed already. Look at this. 3 screens displaying very similar things. My brain.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Now, lovely, mate.
But first, the votes are in and it's a decisive win for Advance.
We often get a bit of interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on the machine at the bottom right. Use that slider that's flashing or your scroll wheel to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the white bit.
But critics
Oh,
have
my
accused
mouse is a little
of
bit
severe
broken.
lack of actual policies
Ugh.
and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now, the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
To hear the co-leader's acceptance speech.
And 3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late. I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you. I thought that was a little secret. It's all right, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable.
I can't
with
pay
your
attention.
friendship.
Love you too.
Build your collection week by week, and very soon.
Wicked. We made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb.
These aren't my cards.
1.
Please.
Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those.
Yeah, something like that.
One selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
Quiet in the studio. Your crunchy cubes will look
Thank you so much.
cute Carby beds.
10 seconds, everybody.
This exclusive offer is available for a limited time.
Counting in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
Get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolfe, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
shot
Blunderclatch
film
on screen 3 when she says his
joined
name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear. I do hope you believe me when I tell
You can tell if the screen is okay with a little light here.
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The Medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat.
Oops.
That's Peter Jensen, the director. Do you know him? He's a wonderful chap. He really is. I've worked with him on several movies, all terrible.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
Peter.
No? All right then.
What a wild
Oh,
ride
sorry.
this has been. What a wild and you know what, Megan? This has been. I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion.
Do we get penalized for switching too quickly? I think that's what happened earlier.
Saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, doesn't it?
She looks scared.
Suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire. The little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Whoa!
Oh, well, don't worry, you won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens next week.
Right, they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
Oh!
Cool, looks like Blunderclash is losing it in the studio, but we ain't got time for that.
Oh,
There's
God.
more interference coming. It's a bit trickier this time, mate. Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the knob, or hold down your middle mouse or Alt on your keyboard, and as the frequency changes, match it to the white bit by dragging right.
You think I don't know that?
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
Nolans, we mustn't.
But I want to watch the trailer too.
To you, Miss Flanagan.
Jubbly, mate.
For you, baby.
Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time, little joystick or hold Alt or middle mouse, and this time, push upwards.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor.
I'm drowning.
Oh, this is too much for my little mouse, man.
Right, now let's match it back by going downwards.
Okay.
The sterility. This formula.
We cool?
This formula. This is the key.
Stop it all.
Bloody perfect, mate.
We have to ask ourselves.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
Alright, housewives. Get ready to exercise. That's like 2 ads in a row then with a trailer. The Medicated in cinemas this Christmas.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button, or the spacebar on your keyboard, for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through that super looking bleeping.
Welcome home, Johnny.
Remember, button lights up, Count
exercise is recommended by sports
and hold it down.
72% likely to get rid of those tricky counts.
Okay.
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
Johnny House, please.
Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Oh shit, he's pissed. Get ready to bleep.
Go for it, Pat.
Oh god, I feel like we should censor the drink.
Thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying, southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people, you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. It makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put.
Be quiet.
Nailed it.
But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day one of a new
They're watching
future.
too.
A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of, probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country.
Oh,
No more
tomorrow?
hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want
What?
them back?
Whoa.
You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats.
The people who pay you a pittance to surf and drink
Oh, no.
in private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance. And our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
Uh-oh.
So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
The ad.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Old boring politics then.
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
You're not coming for a drink?
Nope, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. You would have thought Since it's not my first time doing it, I would do okay, but no. No.
When the program's finished, you'll get a broadcast report. It's 3 pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went. Each sequence and an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses, and they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page.
It was the censor, wasn't it? It's a really big mistake. Oh god, come on, you can have 1 or 2. It adds flavor, keeps people's attentions.
Right, this is an optional section for when you really want to understand what happened during the show. You got a graph there showing you what the audience did. They're a fickle fucking bunch. And of course you can really drill into the details if you want to get better at making TV. I never came here, never once.
This used to be like a Excel graph thing, right? Well, this is still a graph, but now it's on like a TV monitor. Cool. Notes. Some rude words were broadcast. Just one, it was one. An interference-free show. Yay! And a breathtakingly good edit. Yeah, all the Let's Play video editing experience paying off. I don't know how to edit anything. It was really just the swearing that was the big thing here, but hey, we will get better. Is that the Illuminati? Okay, I don't remember this before. I think it's new. Financial report. You have received a small bonus. Current wealth broke as poor. Okay, well, started from the bottom. We going up. We going up. Shares. This is the company logo and there's no change. This is the company logo and this one is getting more profitable. Okay. Yeah, the bosses love me so far. Made a few mistakes, but I mean, did pretty okay for the first day on the job, right? No previous experience. And I get the feeling that they probably didn't have anyone else doing it, so even if I do poorly, they're not gonna fire me. Is this the advanced logo? Yeah? The world, I guess? Yeah, when we're actually doing the editing, it's really hard to pay attention to everything going on here, so getting to review it is great.
In a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's National Nightly News.
And this is fantastic! When I played it before, they hadn't added this yet. This is gonna make reviewing a lot easier.
But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight.
We've seen this already, so let's go a little bit faster.
At 7 o'clock. It's the semi-final of the quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight as a team of nuclear physicists take on 4 old ladies from East Squinching. That's followed at 8 p.m. by Ward.
Oh, that's... I can't hear that.
Series documentary series, The Shape of Now, which tonight looks at the history of the knee-length sock and its importance during the Great Blackouts of 1871. Not one to miss. At 9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple award-winning movie, The Freedom of Being Colin, taking us all the way up to 11:15, where, as usual, Dr. Adrian Atkinson-Brimey will be grilling his guests in Incisors, and tonight's news returns the leading economist, Katie Brightman. Finally, at midnight, it's the National Weather Report, before we say good night until tomorrow. But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson for the National Nightly News. Greetings, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. I'm so sorry. Moving on, the election win that experts said just couldn't happen. Hopeful or hostile. Controversy as Global Medical Corporation Remington insists, buys Harris Andy's totally independent and corners the fraud market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar.
Johnny Hamsleeves.
About his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of the Discussion Party have to say on their historic victory. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Right, so I think the two main things that we saw today was the movie star coming to advertise his movie and the advanced party winning the election, which feels like it's pretty unexpected for a lot of people, right? They mentioned that it's just sort of not in the cards, but it happened.
Click on rushes and let's have a look at those. Right, this is the rushes room. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination combination of them so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show. Select the broadcast and give it a go, and when you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to see all the behind the scenes stuff. I bet they were trash talking. Headlines.
Prawn and mayonnaise? You know seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. It's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist.
Going in 5, 4.
Sweet green screen.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main story is...
Right, so this is exactly what we just saw, but here we get to see all 4 screens. Is there anything at the end of this that we didn't see? Oh. Yeah. Landslide victory, 81% of the popular vote?
The landslide victory, with an astonishing 81% of the popular vote, is the biggest election win in living memory. Advance appealed to voters up and down the country with their bold promises of permanent change, but critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary Geoffrey Jeffreys has issued a statement in which he comments that we have all been seduced by the shiny wrapping paper, but have yet to see the contents of the box. Sounds like sour grapes to me, Jeff. After the...
Yeah, earlier the lady mentioned that they were gonna do tax reform starting tomorrow, but like they literally came into power today, so I kinda wonder how effective they are too, but I guess we'll just have to see.
Break. Megan...
I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same
we saw this
policy
part.
we use with you. I thought that was our little secret.
That's all right, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Love you too.
Yeah.
This is cute. Yes, that's the movie star. There was a lot going on here.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
Oh, but this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
I know. I think they think you won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. He's not an...
Absolute bonehead. I don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it. I agreed to do one beastly interview a day. I made that completely clear when we started.
What's a beastly interview?
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh, piss off. You're on thin, bloody ice, Rob. Whole wheat, man. Whole wheat.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody.
He seems lovely. Look at her face. That's my face.
5, 4.
She's
3.
professional.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later,
He came to, yeah, advertise his movie.
Oh my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you. The thing today is among the greatest joys.
Shut up! Shut up!
The medicated, yes. Well, as I said to Peter at the wrap,
Yeah, I don't think we need to hear about the movie, but they mentioned wanting to ask him about the election, alright? Look at him! He's pretending to be such a... Shut up, you fake, two-faced, whatever movie star.
I'm afraid.
and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it?
Oh my god, this is all BS. Look at her! That's why she looked so uncomfortable, because she knew.
Real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Yes, well...
Sorry, I said fuck.
No.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
Lawrence, I believe you brought in a clip from The Medicated, which opens next week around the country. Lawrence, do tell us what's going on here.
I'd be delighted.
I want to watch the trailer.
This is a really pivotal scene.
Where my character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival. Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
This down. What
Oh, God.
are you people running?
Mr. Blunderclatch, I understand you're upset, but we can...
You don't know the half of it. Rob! I'll be at the Dorset. Send up a bottle of scotch and a whole ham. It's in my contract.
Feel for the lady.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to. I had to. Oh, go on then. Say it.
What?
I told you so.
Your hair looked nice.
See, this is why you're single.
Okay, yeah, we get to see a lot of what's going on behind the scenes here, and everyone's very professional. I appreciate it. You know, it's a hard job. Sometimes you get guests that are just not your cup of tea, but she seems responsible. She wanted to know what he thought about the election. Let's watch a trailer now. Yeah, so I'll unmute that one.
Stuff. Let's take a look.
The bunker. 2 weeks later.
I don't understand it.
Doctor.
I don't understand
The way she said that.
It's not your fault.
You think I don't know that?
Oh!
Nolans, we mustn't think of Carol.
That's Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
Oh!
I did it for you, baby. All for you.
Dr. Hemlock.
We're gonna change the world, do you remember? Won't I listen to you?
Dr. Hemlock.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor.
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
You need to see this.
No, it's all too late.
Look at this!
The virus.
Are they doing some kind of experimentation?
The sterility. This formula. This is the key.
We can stop it all.
Yes, we could stop it all. We have to ask ourselves if we should.
The Medicated in cinemas this Christmas. Well, that was exhilarating. I can see why it grossed, $1 billion or whatever the guy said. Last but not least, advance acceptance. Oh, there's a lot to unpack in this one.
Apparently he's been drinking since lunchtime.
Christ, he's a liability in the best of times.
I know. God help whoever has to bleep this. 10 seconds,
It's
everybody!
me!
I mean, a lawyer and a TV personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5.
Excuse me? Did it just say lawyer and TV personality? Oh my god, that explains so much.
4, 3.
At first I thought it was a debate. No, they're on the same side.
And I'm told we can now go live to Advance headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
I heard some of their policies, but not all of it. I kind of want to see what's happening here too, because I saw they were... You can't drink on the air, or actually, well, someone's drinking right here.
Have I never hit the source this morning?
So this is the lawyer, this is the TV personality, or do I have it backwards?
Green.
Let's go a little bit faster. They don't seem impressed. He wants to cry.
Swearing.
Plenty. Plenty. Yeah, they just won today, and then they were talking about, like, tax reforms tomorrow. And then something about taxing the rich. But they got 81% popular vote for a reason, I feel like. You don't like it. Maybe a lot of people here don't like it, but clearly more people like them than not. Somehow. Tax reform?
We revoked your passports. You want them back? You
can do that.
Like you threatened before the election. That's fine. But first, you're gonna pay up. You're gonna pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team.
It sounds good.
Billions, but you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So do you posh twats, to certain drinks in their pride clubs, the people whose children you raise or they've got time to get even fucking richer, I won't have this to say to you. It ends today. We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It sounds good. It sounds good. Yeah. Was there like a section at the end here where it comes back to the anchor?
Interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance, and our apologies for the fruity language.
Hopefully we got that big down for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
Yikes.
As the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Working News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful week.
Call times are on the board. So, same old boring politics then?
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
Nope, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
What a day for us to come into this job too. A great first day. Yeah, it's our first day. It's Advance's first day. Maybe we can work together. Hey, you want to slip me some money under the what do they say? Under the table? I might be open to that depending on how much you're giving me. Just saying. Adverts. Yes, we played a whole bunch of them, and I didn't hear any of them because we had it muted pretty much. Exercise with ham sleeves.
Hi, I'm world-class sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves. I'm not fat, but you are.
Rude.
Don't worry, ladies. Now you can have me, Johnny Hamsleeve, right there in your lounge.
Johnny!
Oh, he's so dreamy.
I'll take you through a proper match day workout with my two cracking assistants. Who knows, within a few weeks, you could be as fit as them.
The effeminate ice skater. Oh my god. The editing. They perfectly got down the whole vibe of back in the day.
Did you know that fat people are less likely to laugh, marry, or live past the age of 26? These potentially true statistics are all terrifying reasons why you should pop a bit of Johnny in your VHS slot.
Yeah, this one! Welcome home, Johnny! Oh my god, I can't handle this one. Act now, fatty! Oh, I suppose it's for a good cause, you know, getting healthier, something like that. Yeah, if we play this is the guy, this was the famous athlete that was in the news earlier, so we might be improving his reputation by playing this commercial over and over again. My Salad Weekly. I don't know what this one was about at all.
Celebrate the classic age of salad with this exquisite limited edition collection. My Salad Weekly. Sign up now, and every week we'll send
Free
you
tomato?
an authentic, ethically sourced ingredient to add to your salad. Build your collection week by week, and very soon you'll have a salad that really gets
How
the
green
lump
should my
in
lettuce be?
From tomatoes and oils to leafy greens and lovely grains, this really is the complete collection. Every issue also comes with a companion magazine that explores the history of the art form, from the Great Balsamic Wars of 48, or Edward the Confessor's discovery of the cucumber, to the man that changed the very way we see the humble salad, Julius Caesar himself. Start
Wait,
your
is he actually
personal
related?
collection now, and we'll send you your first 3 issues. Loose Leaf, Remain, and Iceberg. Plus this exclusive lettuce fridge magnet, all for just $7.97.
Oh.
With free postage and packing. Order now, and you'll receive this crouton display case free. That's right, absolutely free. With a retail value of $18.99, your crunchy cubes will look their absolute carby best. But don't delay, this exclusive offer is available for a limited time.
I kind of want the crouton display case. Not gonna lie, I feel like, I don't know, sometimes a girl just wants to display her crouton or something. Crazy Neil Winter. Is this one rated PG?
Welcome to Crazy Neil's crazy pre-Christmas sofa and chair deals. It's a steal with Crazy Neil. We don't care if you've been naughty or nice. We got green sofas.
Oh my god, look at the editing.
Cushions, pink cushions. You've got a grey sofa. We've got a great sofa. In a grey, a brown, a pink, a yellow, a purple. Neil's deals are unreal. You've got people coming over at Christmas. You've got an aunt. She's going to leave a stain on the sofa. You don't want to sit on this white sofa.
What kind of stain?
Have to sit on the dark sofa. This is the deal with Neil Appeal. You want to throw your money at us? We'll give you a leather sofa for a price.
The green screen on the edges.
You've got lightning, strike it, then strike whilst the lightning is hot. You've got a disused sofa. We don't care if it's smelly, stuck in front of your telly, full of welly. We'll take that shit away. Don't make a meal out of it, make a deal out of it. We got a big ass deal on a big ass chair. We've got white chairs, blue chairs, stools, inflatable chairs. This is a crazy deal with Neil Appeal. You don't want no lame ass chair. You want a great chair. We had a man come down the other day and he brought in his young daughter and he wanted her to have the best chair. We got those chairs, we got more of those chairs. We got tall chairs, chairs on wheels, wheelchairs. We got chairs for twins, chairs
Wheelchairs?
steel, chairs that are steel and a deal. We got those chairs. You want crazy? We got crazy. Crazy Neil's got crazy deals. You want a toilet? We can do you a toilet. We can do you a toilet next to a chair. We can do you a chair next to a toilet. Hell, we can even do you a toilet chair. So you come on down, you bring your ass, we got it, you want it. You want it, we've got it, you want it. You pay us. You want it, we've got it, you want it. You want it, we've got it, you pay us.
Wow. I'm not sure because it was kind of vague, but I think they might have been trying to sell chairs in that ad. What the hell did we just watch? Oh my god. Oh, okay. As you can see here, this is a riot in so many ways. I'm not sure if today's my lucky or unlucky day because somehow we went from being a cleaner to working in the newsroom. I'm just hoping this comes with a pay increase, okay? Like, I gotta feed my family back at home, alright? And we saw a lot of, just funny, relaxing things like the commercials and even the movie star giving the interview. But very critically, the advanced party coming into power. They don't really instill confidence at first glance, but hey, maybe looks are deceiving. Who knows? It's their first day on the job, my first day on the job, so maybe we'll work together somehow, you know? I am definitely open to cooperative opportunities, if you know what I mean. And there you have it. This is the first level in the full version of Not for Broadcast. If you enjoyed this and would like to see more, please do let me know in the comments because all I need is a word and I'd love to continue playing and see how much havoc I can wreak on this nation. This was Welonz. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing this, and I will see you all in another place in another time. Bye!
But now you start to see, yes? The people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you do that.